he is in detention on charges of weapon on school property, docket number 22-483, unlawful carrying, 22-482, possession of a gun under the age of 18, 22-484, resisting arrest, 22-485, and carrying or displaying a firearm in a public building, 22-486.
In person, I witnessed some suspicious activity between various groups of students that myself and my partner had been watching for issues. I returned to my office, looked at the video surveillance system that we have, watched the interaction that I witnessed, and then some interaction before and after that. It was extremely suspicious. I believe something more was going on. I believe some form of contraband was actually on campus. Administration did attempt to search. He refused that and attempted to leave the school. Administration then called me on the school radio to assist with that. So by the time I reached the front office, I had already gone into a front conference room along with, I believe it was 2 other staff. He was refusing both his person and his backpack to be searched. Attempted to discuss things. He was eventually allowed to contact his mother, who did come to the school. Administration allowed the mother to search the bag. The mother searched the bag and immediately put the bag on her back as if she was trying to leave the school. I took the bag from her, searched the bag, and located a loaded 9mm handgun in the bag. Right about that time, I actually fled the school. My supervisor, Lieutenant Ayers, was on scene attempting to help me with the investigation. They actually met in the hallway. Lieutenant Ayers attempted to stop me. The two ended up in a scuffle, eventually broke free and was able to run. He was found later during a canine track.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, in this matter, Your Honor, this juvenile is on probation. He was last before the court in November of 2021, and at that time, he was for disposition on several charges, including failure to stop for a blue light, assault and battery, high and aggravated nature, and possession of a weapon during the commission of a violent crime. Your Honor, that offense also involved use of a handgun. He was given an indeterminate sentence under the buyer's order, and Your Honor, it's my understanding that he was released released into the community on probation in June of this year.
So then, based upon my review of the file, as well as the arguments, along with the admission that there is in fact probable cause, I do in fact find that probable cause does exist, and that the juvenile shall in fact remain detained at this time.
Tip line, I can't stress it enough, to reach out if you see something, say something. In 2 of these incidences that we're talking about today, that's exactly what happened. It was tips, it was surveillance that led to this discovery before something horrific happened.
The problem is multifaceted. This isn't just a problem that the school has or a problem that public safety has. It's a community problem, and the problem starts at home. This is where it needs to be addressed in the first instance. Parents need to take responsibility for their children. Parents need to know what their kids are up to, and parents need to actively engage with their kids to find out whether they're carrying a 9mm to school. How does a child go to school with a 9mm and the parents don't know about it? We need to be as active as we can in making sure that kids understand this isn't small ball. If you bring a gun to school, we're going to take it very, very seriously. You take a gun to school and you will be held accountable. We will not just treat this as a minor problem. It's going to be treated as a major problem, because it is a major problem.